very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And they're quick to get it back. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And it's Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. Vitinha. And it's Pirlo. Gerrard. Here's Vitinha. Nice sequence of passes this. Neymar. Deftly away. There will be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Thuram. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence.
Paraguay really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Thuram. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But it's Thuram. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
So here comes the substitution. Kimmich. Guti. Raul receives it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vitinha, who can single-handedly make a difference. Pirlo. Serginho, who does have an assist to his name. Pirlo. Oh no, this does not look good. There are... And Van Nistelrooy! It's bounced back off the post. Rijkaard. Pirlo. Gerrard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rummenigge. Guti. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. Pirlo. Now that's well seen too. Rummenigge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rummenigge looking to add to his goal.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Searching pass he's played there. He's through here. He's found a way through. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pass is just off target.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great ball, and he's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Serginho is offering a wry smile there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's Vitinha. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's made its way to him. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Guti. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Watching, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper. Now his game is all about stepping up at the right time, picking the most perfectly measured through balls, and he's nailed it.
Now it's Bojan, brilliantly cut out. Yamal. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rummenigge, and here's Messi. And the pass is intercepted, and it's Messi. He has found the way through. Now it's Gerrard. Crosses it in. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he cuts out the supply. That's a sharp pass. Gerrard. Rummenigge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he was quick to react. No goals as yet. And it's Doué. This is a promising build-up. That's a nicely shaped ball. Yamal! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
But inscrit après 19 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
Nantes have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's where it came from. And he's there to retrieve it. He's in a great chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Nantes have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to... And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Doué can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Paraguay really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. And this is Neymar. Pirlo. Messi. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Bojan is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Timber. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Changement.
Paraguay can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Nantes are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Paraguay making some potentially decisive changes. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Paraguay cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
White. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Rummenigge gets on his bike and on the move. Dink through. No luck with that dink over the top. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is underway.
Paraguay can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lahm made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Bojan. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rijkaard. Howson. Timber. Howson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out wide. Serginho. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Somewhat off target. Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. Serginho has it out wide and in space.
Paraguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Paraguay do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bojan Kurkic picks it up out wide. Rummenigge is onto this. Neymar has created one goal already.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found the way through. Very nicely done. And it's Kimmich. Goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Changement. Le numéro 20.
So we have movement on both benches. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Gerrard. Now it's Drogba. Messi. Knocks it out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Timber. Kimmich. Paraguay. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
It's a pretty loose pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice bit of... Rijkaard! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rijkaard really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
So, third corner of the game. It's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Caught offside that time. So we have further activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Paraguay really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nantes can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Decent chance! Pirlo. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. But it's Thuram. That's been cut out, well played. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paraguay can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.